He's undefeated and now unretired. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz. Glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com, and glad to be joined by Floyd Mayweather, who's about to step back in the ring July 18th against Juan Manuel Marquez. And I got to ask you here to speak for the entire sport, because you're the latest to do it. Why do boxers retire?
I don't know. I think it was a vacation for me, because I haven't had a layoff since this is my first layoff, actually, since 1987. My first layoff. I've never been away from the sport this long before, and I can't wait to get back in there. What else can I say?
Yeah, you're about to get back in there, and Juan Manuel Marquez, the guy you're about to face. What do you know about him? What are you expecting when you face him?
Juan Manuel Marquez is a hell of a fighter. He's a very, very tough competitor. He's going to go out there and give it his all. He's from Mexico City, Mexico, and he represents the Mexico fans real well. I mean, he has a lot of support, and he's a veteran fighter himself, and I look forward to a tough fight.
Now, that's your next fight, but the fight that most people are talking about is the one that could come after that with Manny Pacquiao. You announced that you were unretiring the day of his fight with Ricky Hatton, and then you didn't stick around to watch it. What are your thoughts on the Filipino fighter?
I think he's a good fighter. And after I beat every fighter, then they put him in there with him. After I already mentally beat a fighter and physically beat a fighter, yeah, basically he get my leftovers in so many words. But Manny Pacquiao is a hell of a fighter. He has a great trainer, which is Freddie Roach. And if that fight presents itself, then I'm gonna take full advantage of it.
You haven't fought since December 8th, 2007. You said it's your first break ever. You worried at all about rust?
It's possible, but I think when I'm in the gym, and some days when I spar, I put on the small gloves and take the headgear off. It's like being in a real fight, so just without the crowd. But every day I go to the boxing gym anyway, the gym is packed with a lot of people, so I'm used to the crowd. And I love pressure. I think pressure takes me to the next level.
What'd you miss? What'd you miss about everything while you were out?
I think my children missed getting into the ring. Most of all, my kids always ask me, "Dad, you going back to boxing?" And I ask them, "For what?" They say, "For we can get back in the ring after the fight is over."
And that's what you spent the night of the Pacquiao fight with your daughter, right? I mean,
the Pacquiao fight? Let me see. I don't know.
You said you were going bowling with your daughter.
I don't know why I was there for the Pacquiao fight, actually, but I probably did catch the fight. Probably could have been hanging. I could have went bowling. I don't know where I was at, but it was a okay fight. But I don't think that Ricky Hatton followed the game plan. My daddy gave him a game plan. I think if he would have executed the game plan that was given to him, he probably would have lasted a lot longer. But I think we call it a gunshot. I think he's already a gunshot. I think he's already gunshot from being knocked out by me, because I knocked out Ricky Hatton in 07 with 10-ounce gloves, and I knocked him out stepping backwards, and I beat him when he was undefeated.
And then he got knocked down in 2 rounds against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, well, he took, like I said, my leftovers. I already, I done 50. I already done 75% of the work. All he had to do was finish it off with the 25%. It's like me throwing an alley hoop to a basketball player. All you gotta do is put it in there, slam it in there.
You're the biggest draw in the sport. There's no doubt about it. You've said you're the biggest draw in the sport.
I don't gotta say it.
And you've said it before.
I don't gotta say it. Stats show.
They absolutely do.
Stats show.
I have a question for you in terms of the state of the sport. You're the biggest draw in the sport, but would you say more people know you from Dancing with the Stars or from boxing?
It doesn't matter as long as they know me. I mean, I think I'm the only boxer that's a chameleon that can adapt to any environment or anything. Like, I step outside of boxing, I go to WWE, AT&T commercials, Dancing with the Stars, whatever it takes to keep my name out there that's doing something positive. I love to do it.
What's the toughest thing you've done? I mean, all those things you just mentioned, commercials, WWE, talked about MMA, although you said you're not going to do that. Of course, boxing. Toughest thing you've done?
There's nothing more tougher than boxing. It's tough.
Not even the salsa? No tango?
You know what, Dancing with the Stars, it's rough. It's rough. I see little Kim was on there. They got her off there. She's from New York.
Yeah. She
done a hell of a job, though. She was great on Dancing with the Stars.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit more about the fight a little bit later, but quickly, give me a prediction on the fight July 18th.
Well, the prediction on July 18th, you have Mexico's #1 fighter numero uno versus the best fighter in the world pound for pound. Tune in July 18th and see what will happen in that big event.
All right, so he's not going to give you a prediction. He's giving you a little, you know what, the TV's your next step. You got the tease. You already got that down. Floyd Mayweather here on CBSSports.com. Hey, Floyd, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate
it. Take care, folks.